So this is the GTI rear beam. Now there is a difference in the GTI Mark III suspension setup they call the Plus setup, and one of those biggest differences, there's two differences. One of the main differences is the bush. That's a normal 4x100 that comes in a Mark II and some Mark IIIs 4x100s, and this is the one that comes on the GTI, the 16 valve, and on the VR6 comes this style rear bush in the beam. So as you can see, there's a massive difference in fitment size. And also another difference is the anti-roll bar thickness. I think is more or less they're all the same standard, I'm not too sure, but some 4x100 disc setups don't have the anti-roll bar, and funny enough the 3.5 convertible, I've had a few of them now, even though they're discs on the rear, they don't have the anti-roll bar in it. So there is a few models that does have discs, but without the anti-roll bar pushed into it to stiffen up the chassis, to give you more of a rotate feel, make the car rotate more in cornering. So it's going to get detailed now, cleaned and painted, and new bushes. This is what we've removed off the old dust shields and stub axles, put new ABS, replace all this stuff. We had to use oxyacetylene bottles to get them off so they don't snap. Now we use this wire brush and a grinder, give it all a clean and take off those bushes, which you can see have well past their sell by date. And so we've had to come out to the back of the unit. There's a lot of noise, background noise, so it's a bit dirty around here, but anyway, these are what the bushes look like when they came out. They're literally loose. Took a few hammers and they literally just came loose. A bit of gentle persuasion and they come out, but so they were in a bad way. So this is the first round of how the beam looks. Giving it a wire brush. Go over 3 or 4 times, different kind of wire brushes to get in different grooves and get it all smooth as possible, and then give it a paint of Por 15. Okay, so we've painted up this beam after sanding it down a few times. Put some Por 15. These are the Powerflex bushes. Gonna insert them in, and then we're gonna fit them in on this bright sunny day. First thing we need to do is remove the 2 5mm Allen keys to lift the rear bench up, to disconnect the ABS sensors. And just push them through. And that's it. So we've got the beam hanging down, those off the shocks now. Remove the handbrake cables, remove the stub axles with the ABS, because we're going to be using those ones. And cable ties up the calipers so it doesn't damage the lines. It's just simple. So yeah, almost done now. Just got to tighten up the shocks, and that's it, the beam done, Powerflex, and a nice little test drive.